Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game FoCuS versus Infi. This game taking place here on Northern Isle. FoCuS spawning as the blue orc player on the top right hand side of the map. He is going to be going up against Infi spawning as the yellow night elf on the bottom left. Getting closer to that 2-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and slow things down as it is a keeper of the grove going up against a blade master from FoCuS. So Blade Master with grunts, we should be looking at a Voodoo Lounge already placed down here a little bit in a more forward position, setting up some sort of quickie shop or mini mart outside of the city so that the Blade Master doesn't always have to run back home, trying to buy a little bit of time. All right, Blade Master going straight after these Murlocs here. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove going after a 5-4-4 creep camp. The Ogre Magi and these Tuskars do deal quite a bit of damage, as the Ancient of War could actually get taken down if he's not careful. An ensnare going down from the Tuskar Trapper, and Infi quickly says, you know what, I can't take any more damage here, and the Ancient of War will do what living trees do, be cannibals, eating their own kind, and, well, needing their own kind to, regenerate those hit points. All right, Peon joining in on the battle here. Blade Master, Scroll of Speed, trying to put pressure on. It does not have Windwalk yet, or it does have Windwalk, but wasn't using it in that instance there. Peon going to get taken down by Infi here. Meanwhile, the Blade Master going after these treants, saying, you know what, you look like delicious experience. Let me take you down as well. But I think that was actually denied. Yeah, denied by Infi. Beautifully played, beautifully done once more. Tech to tier 2 already underway by FoCuS. Meanwhile, Infi still sitting at tier 1 overall. And, well, what is the Blade Master looking to do here? Blade Master actually quite a bit behind on experience. And he's still sitting at level 1. You can see the Murloc Flesh Eater using that cannibalism to try and replenish his hit points. Not going to quite work out there, as the remaining Murlocs here try to finish off that treant. Off to the north, Infi clearing things up there. Grunt going to go ahead and put pressure on that Keeper of the Grove, keeping him at bay, as the Blade Master wants to keep a little bit of distance. Does have a Staff of Teleportation, will be able to retreat back, but just outside of sight range at night. Infi now building up an Ancient Protector. All right, Ancient Protector putting on that pressure. The Voodoo Lounge of FoCuS could easily get pressured and taken down here. Meanwhile, down to the south, Blade Master finding I thought he was going to be able to find a Wisp there, and I thought the Wisp then tried to hide in a position where it is difficult to spot, as the Blade Master of FoCuS still going after this creep camp here. All right, going after the Null Warden here. Ogre Warrior absorbing quite a bit of damage, but that is FoCuS's playstyle right now. He has a lot of healing salves, as the Blade Master finally gets up to level 2 and is able to, well, perhaps get a critical strike. Down to the south, Keeper of the Grove going to stop this Voodoo Lounge from being completed. Meanwhile, this Ancient Protector is already completed, but has not yet uprooted to make itself a bit closer. Blade Master inside the base of Infi with a lot of pressure as well, as we're going to be playing a game of Whack-A-Mole or Whack-A-Wisp inside this entangled gold mine, and any low hit point wisp will simply just jump inside. All right, Ancient Protector getting into the position here, as we are looking at, well, you are looking at the Huntresses getting in a little bit of bounce damage across these units. Now we're going to see an Orc Burrow here as well. So Burrow is going to be taking some damage, and Ancient Protector also getting up the Shadowhunter. Here we are, pressure getting brought in, as the Ancient Protector with an average attack speed, but dealing 45 to 54 damage. That is rather high and impressive. Blade Master back across over here, trying to stop this Tree of Life. Doesn't want Infi to be able to expand behind this, but he is taking quite a bit of damage with a lot of repairs going on, as the Huntresses are able to get in quite a bit of damage too. All right, Altar of Storms down to 300 hit points, down to 264. It looks as though the Shadowhunter will be able to make its way out. Yes, Shadowhunter will be able to make its way out here, but will still need to be rebuilt. Right, quick Hex onto the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove trying to retreat back down to 219 hit points. Gets an Entangle off onto the Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter gets a Hex off onto the Keeper of the Grove, as the Blade Master still, well, trying to run laps, so to speak. Coming back across, coming through, one Ancient Protector, 3 Huntress or 4 Huntresses and a Treant all working together here to try to continue to put pressure on to this base. Ancient Protector making its way forward, perhaps can start throwing those piercing boulders at there, as Infi does get to, well, a Goblin Alchemist as his second hero. Keeper of the Grove being forced to retreat all the way back, but going to drink some Moonwell juice and then just teleport back off to the north, continuing with this pressure again. All right. However, Ancient Protector actually within range, and, well, fortified armor versus non-fortified armor, 23 to 37, and that piercing damage is actually very slow as the damage now coming back across here. All right, Orc Burrow could easily get taken down. Blade Master trying to put in some pressure. Huntresses, that glaive bounce damage can actually cause quite a bit of problems inside the city, inside the orc base, as there's always something to bounce to, it seems, giving in a little bit more damage. All right, Scroll of the Beast, Shadowhunter quickly going to get taken down, and without an Altar of Storms, that resurrection is just going to take a little bit longer. However, the Keeper of the Grove now taken down as well. Blade Master continuing to fight, as that Blade Master is able to walk away. All right, still repairs on that burrow are done. Huntress does still have, well, maximum, that Scroll of the Beast. Acid Bomb coming back across, damage still racking up across multiple units. We're going to see some more damage go down there, finally taking down that Grunt, and now that Altar of Storms most likely will get taken down as well. Meanwhile, Demolisher now joining on the battle, and now we see some Sentinels added in here. Ancient Protector being forced to retreat back. There goes that Altar of Storms again, as the Demolisher now putting on pressure into this Ancient Protector here. Does Keeper didn't use TP on purpose? Well, if he used the TP, that Ancient Protector would have been gone, and the pressure on all those low hit point grunts would have been saved. He was actually calculating in his mind, it's better for me to lose that Keeper of the Grove and hold on to my Scroll of Town Portal, and while taking down all of these other units, than the other way around. All right, coming back through, a Goblin Alchemist looking to finish off this army here. We can see that the Ancient Protector trying to join in on the battle, and Alchemist doesn't. Oh, I think that Ancient Protector actually got the final hit there. Not what you want, as the Demolisher lobbing those attacks all across those trees to try and take down those Sentinels. Justice, thank you for the sub. A great game here so far, though. As we go back to it, a level 5 Ogre Magi going to get cleaned up. Keeper of the Grove back out onto the battlefield. Treants have summoned. He resurrected rather quick, as a Crystal Ball is now dropped. Alchemist sitting at level 2. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 2. We're looking at a bit of engagement here, perhaps trying to finish off some of these Shamans, as that Ancient Protector may end up getting taken down, finally getting taken down right there. All right, coming back through. What is this? Blade Master inside the base of Infi, still causing a bit of problems. A little bit of zoom out there, accidental zoom, and at least I can zoom out. Feels a little bit further, but better than being too close and not being able to see everything that I want to see. All right, Grunt down to 144, down to 99 hit points. Is it going to get taken down? No, it is not. Acid Bomb, Keeper of the Grove trying to get one final shot off. He gets denied that kill, as the Keeper of the Grove did definitely want level 3. Meanwhile, Alchemist down to the south here. All right, Huntresses, well, there goes a tree, and there we could be looking at some healing spray action to keep all of these units alive and well. Alchemist sitting at level 2, picks up a wand of mana stealing, as the Blade Master now going to be coming in. All right, level 3 onto that Keeper of the Grove, and now's the time for the Scroll of Town Portal. Is Infi's Huntress going to get taken down? No, it is not. Well, yes, it is. Quickly speared by a Tuskar Trapper, taken down after it teleported. Spoke too soon. Scroll of Town Portal was successful, though, and did not give the experience back to oh my gosh, back to FoCuS. All right, so much going on in these games today. Some beautiful games well, beautiful game in the morning and beautiful game now. Yeah, for all of you guys wondering why I'm casting a little bit earlier than normal, I'm probably going to be casting earlier than normal for at least a couple of weeks, as I get adjusted to having company over in the morning. All right. Anyways, coming back around, we are looking at a Great Hall and a Watchtower being placed down. Infi is going to be revealed here, and we can see that FoCuS's Blade Master is just constantly spotted because of all of these Sentinels. All right, Huntress now trying to retreat back here. Keeper of the Grove can hold in this position. What is going on? A couple of Shaman who could have accidentally walked into this trap here as the Blade Master now coming back around. Is he going to be revealed here? Yes, there is a Sentinel that should be scouted out. Are they going to launch more Sentinels? There goes a Windwalk Strike onto that Keeper of the Grove. There's a Dust of Appearance as the Blade Master, well, wants to retreat back once more. So far, though, Demolisher, one Demolisher, that difference between that Ancient Protector being super successful and destroying everything, and, well, clearing up all of these Sentinels, as well as the Blade Master doesn't want to be revealed. Coming back through, Treant's going to go ahead and clear up that Null Assassin there. Huntress is coming along the far side as well, going to try to put in some pressure onto this expansion as it's trying to be built. There's a little bit of damage as the Demolisher gets off one siege attack here. All right, the Huntresses are going to be taking large amounts of damage here. There's some healing spray to try and keep some of these units alive and well, but a quick Hex onto the Alchemist stops that channeling ability. Keeper of the Grove now coming back around the other side, perhaps going to try and finish things off. Yeah, takes down that healing ward that was providing coverage there, as we're now looking at a surround onto this Great Hall. Normal damage, quickly taking that there as we see a Scroll of Healing being used once more. Healing spray could be used. A couple of low hit point Huntresses. Are they going to get bounced away there? I believe, was that a Staff? No, that was a Staff of Teleportation. That was only a Staff of Teleportation. That was not a Scroll of Town Portal. Huntresses now going after all of these units here. Blade Master could end up getting taken down. Blade Master or Alchemist is in some serious trouble. There is a Crystal Ball reveal to try and keep that unit alive. And suddenly, was that a complete miscue click? Keeper of the Grove using a Staff of Teleportation instead of perhaps thinking that it was a Scroll of Town Portal, left the battle, sticking around too long and not really trying to escape. And now FoCuS may be able to capitalize on that drastic mistake, picking some units off out in open country here on Northern Isle. Dual Ancients of War expansion still operational. That gold mine has yet to be mined from. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, we're looking at Demolisher getting pressured again. Huntresses could really try to rack up a little bit of damage. Going to go ahead and focus down one Shaman there as the Demolisher, well, able to put pressure. Now remember, though, FoCuS does have the Shadow Hunter, so those Serpent Wards, as they get stronger and stronger with the higher level, are going to become a problem for these Huntresses. Level 1 Serpent Wards are dangerous enough. Level 2, well, really rack up the damage, and then level 3, well, is just a shot to the gut every time there's 50 piercing damage onto those units. Great Hall, however, taking or absorbing quite a large amount of damage. More healing spray on from Infi, trying to keep all of these Huntresses alive, and they are being kept alive at least temporarily as the Serpent Wards are coming to an end. Grunt's unable to keep it with the save here, as the Keeper of the Grove may try and get a Staff of Preservation to save this Alchemist once more. Alchemist down to 212 hit points and now retreating back. All right. Keeper of the Grove could perhaps try and finish off some of those lower hit point Grunts. Huntress, well, that feeling rather froggy, gonna get taken down after that Hex. Huntress gets taken down right there. Infi is still mining away pretty freely, has some low hit point Huntresses off to the north, but all of these Moonwells are dry as we are at Tree of Ages. Those Moonwells not being able to be kept topped off is a problem, and Infi, until he gets to level 6 or at least level 5 on the Alchemist, is going to have a bit of a health issue for all of those Huntresses here. All right, moving back off to the north here, are we going to see these Huntresses join in on the battle? No, we are not. They're not even refocusing or getting into a position where they can be healed. And that may be the problem of Infi, losing control of those two Huntresses off to the side. And the one Huntress is going to get taken down there as, well, we got to see us around there. All right, Blade Master getting up to level 4. Alchemist sitting at level 3. Does have Vampiric Aura, but those Huntresses are considered ranged units with a range of 225. Vampiric Aura only going to be benefiting the Treants and also that Goblin Alchemist. All right, 2 Huntresses still hiding off to the side there. And that bit of supply not being used or not participating in the battle could be the difference. 44 supply compared to 55. Yeah, that is a major difference there. That 6 supply not being used at all. All right. Back inside of the base here, Huntresses getting poked apart, Treants getting, well, purged down. And this is not a base that can be easily taken. So much piercing damage, and Infi may actually be overreaching quite a bit here. Staff of Preservation saves all of this, trying to get one Orc Burrow. A Huntress is going to get finished off, though, and Lightning Shield being delivered, taking down another Huntress as well. All right, so beautifully done right there, taking down 3 Huntresses, and suddenly, well, we're looking at 48 supply compared to 53, trying to retrain up all of those units, and we still have those 2 Huntresses off to the side, not joining in on the fight. All right, Artificial Nightfall Huntresses finally making their way over. Alchemist could get to level 4, perhaps get to level 2 Healing Spray in just a moment. Here we are trying to heal up all of these units. Those trackers will get finished off there as the Alchemist gets to level 4. Dual level 4 heroes coming in from the Night Elf. Meanwhile, level 4, level 3 coming in from FoCuS and the Orc army. Only the corner creep camps pretty much are left. Those red creep camps are the most powerful on the map, giving the best items. We are also looking at Thorn. Wait, that is Thorn's Aura. All right, so Thorn's Aura level 1 now on the Keeper of the Grove. So those grunts would actually be absorbing quite a bit of damage. I don't remember seeing Thorn's Aura that often, unless it is a old school Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match with bears. Huntress is now trying to make their way through as well. 1 Serpent Ward keeping them at bay. Level 2 Serpent Ward as Wisp are now looking to keep their distance as well. All right, Wisp want to get some detonation onto some of those shamans in the back here. Healing Spray now being used. Are we going to see a Hex? No Hex onto the Alchemist. Alchemist still has plenty of plenty of healing items between the 2 scrolls of healing on this army. Keeper of the Grove and Alchemist both carrying 1. All right, are we going to see an engagement here? A little bit of damage racking on through. We can also look, dual Ancient Protectors being built inside the base of Infi. If at first you don't succeed, well, try again, but this has been a significant delay as the army now going to be trying to come back across off to the north, forcing an engagement in a position that, well, I don't believe FoCuS is really quite ready for. Wisp are now making their way over. Are we going to see some detonations? We should be looking at some detonations, trying to remove some key mana as the Ancient Protectors are taking a little bit of damage. Alchemist now going to get hexed down after trying to use Healing Spray across multiple units here. Scroll of Healing could be used by both of the heroes here, as the Keeper of the Grove has already used his, trying to keep his units alive. 1 Ancient Protector about to get taken down. Blade Master now using Mirror Image, and Acid Bomb going back across. The grunts are getting taken down by Glaive bounce damage. Lightning Shield now coming across. Blade Master going to finish things up. Level 4 now on the Shadow Hunter as well. Keeper of the Grove continuing this fight here, trying to rack up more damage. Archers trying to take down more units, but Lightning Shield on FoCuS. Blade Master really, well, softening up the archers before finishing them off with that final shot there. Level 5 now on the Blade Master. So level 5, level 4 going up against a level 4, as the Keeper of the Grove uses a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, trying to finish things off. Blade Master has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, able to stay alive as the units are retreating back. Well, there goes another Acid Bomb there. There was a reveal that Blade Master is still currently revealed. There goes a Hex onto the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove could have a very, very bad day. Scroll of Speed. Now Blade Master trying to finish off the Keeper of the Grove. Does finish it off. Shadow Hunter ends up staying alive. Blade Master down to 97, down to 75 hit points. He's able to escape. 41 supply going up against 56. However, saving the Blade Master and taking down the Keeper of the Grove, FoCuS has a sizable experience advantage, I believe, as the Shadow Hunter, or as the Blade Master is at level 5, Shadow Hunter is sitting at level 4, Keeper of the Grove getting close to 5, and, well, needs to regenerate some hit points as well. FoCuS also wandering around, placing down Witch Doctors, to get some sentry wards and get some map awareness, figure out what's going on around the map here. Alchemist here using that healing spray, healing back up not only the Keeper of the Grove, who was low on hit points, but some of those other other huntresses as well. Clarity potion on that Alchemist, trying to restore as much mana as possible. Fortified or reinforced defense is done for FoCuS, as FoCuS is looking to figure out how to hold on to this expansion and deal with a larger army. Even though FoCuS has been winning the battles, he is still, I believe, a bit behind in terms of overall army size. Yes, that is the case. All right, Witch Doctors off over here. You got to assume that there is some sentry wards in this position here. Gonna go ahead and clean up that sentry ward easily. There was a micro patch released, Metaphysics. Yes, a micro patch was released. 64 megabyte patch. All right, Serpent Wards being placed down again. Raiders trying to engage here. We can see the Magnetar Reaver, and well, it's going to be a potential creep attack. Archer going to easily get taken down here. Finally finished off. Blademaster looking for another target here, as the Ogre Magi also joining in on the battle. This is going to become key. Who's going to actually gain this experience is the question there, as both sides are fighting their way through. Magnetar Reaver gives level 5 to the Alchemist. Keeper of the Grove just shy of level 5 as well. Gets to level 5, so this sudden dual level up could be a big problem, as the Shadow Hunter is not yet at level 5. Hero experience now going back in favor of Infi, as they both got that enough experience to get to level 5 for those better abilities. Oh no, Blizzard will add. Yeah, no microtransactions. There should be no microtransactions in Warcraft 3. Hey, you want an unbeatable hero from the tavern? Just pay 25 cents. Every time you hire him. Witch Doctor gonna get cleaned up here right in the middle. Pay to win versus pay for progress, right? Alchemist moving off to the north here. Blademaster is right there. Are we going to see Blademaster going to be able to escape? No real problems with entangles. Meanwhile, Shadowhunter doing a good job getting in some creeping away from that Blademaster, as he now Scrolls of Town Portal back to the expansion to try and protect it. All right, 75 over 82 supply. So FoCuS has really caught up in the overall race of army sizes, and these fights are going to be extremely close now. $5 for 60-second invul. I'm sorry, $5 for a 60-second invul. I still don't think I can beat Happy. All right, coming back through. Keeper of the Grove, Alchemist, ready to venture on forward. Huntresses upgraded 2-2. Archers obviously the same, going up against army of Raiders. 0-1 upgrades, and Grunts 0-1. So Infi still has a sizable upgrade advantage over his opponent, something that cannot be ignored. Thank you for the follow. Coming back through, Keeper of the Grove does have level 1 Thorns Aura, so that is going to be incredibly... Hey, Kuda, first time tuning in. Big fan. Back from way back in YouTube. All right. Well, my YouTube channel is still there. So if you've missed any part of today's cast or any other cast, definitely check out my YouTube channel. Has not gone away at all. If even like 10% of my subscribers watched every one of my videos, it would really make a drastic difference. All right. 25 minutes into this game, still no clear-cut winner. Gold mine down to the south of Infi, nearly mined out. Expansion onto the top left. Tree of Ages is there. Moonwell is trying to be built, as we see a quick hex onto the Alchemist. All right, in comes the engagement here. Lightning should be thrown down here in just a moment, as we see an entangle there. A Scroll of Protection as well. Onto some of those wisps, trying to detonate off those shamans before they're able to get too much damage in. Lightning Shield onto the Blademaster, still causing a bit of problems. Huntresses trying to dodge every which way, as the Keeper of the Grove now ensnared and getting focused down quite a bit. All right, Scroll of Healing. Lightning Shield now onto the Archers, as well as the Blademaster getting a bit entangled, and now using Mirror Image to shake off that entangle there. All right, Keeper of the Grove still finding their way through. Scroll of Town Portal to try and back away, and Infi is going to have some problems as the Keeper of the Grove teleports back home inside. A couple of lightning shields could cause problems. Are they going to kill things? Lightning shields trying to move around. There's some detonations, and the detonations removing enough of the lightning shield to keep all of the units alive, at least for now. Meanwhile, without a clarity potion here, Infi doesn't really have that many options to try and heal with this Goblin Alchemist. He still has a potion of lesser invulnerability, though, and that might be the key difference. If the Keeper of the Grove can get to level 6, that is going to be a huge advantage. But you can see the Shadow Hunter with level 3 Serpent Wards ready to poke apart this base. 58 over 100 supply going up against 47 over 82. Army sizes are very similar, but now putting pressure inside of the base here. Huntresses are just getting poked apart here as that that is just absolutely key here. Meanwhile, Infi, low hit point Huntress, Blade Master trying to get in, get the 236 critical strike as the Serpent Wards are starting to finally poke apart Archers, getting lightning shielded as well as they're going to accidentally start causing problems. There's a Scroll of Healing in the back. Tree of Ages is doing a bit of mining, and here we are going into an engagement. But how many Serpent Wards were there? There seemed to be about 6, completely unloading all of that mana onto Serpent Wards. Huntress now chowing down onto a Huntress, or Kotobe's chowing down on a Huntress as the Blade Master goes into Blade Storm, trying to take down unit after unit as the Keeper of the Grove falls at level 5. Healing Wave keeping that Blade Master alive there, and I think that was the tipping point there, finishing things off. Alchemist, even with Cloak of Flames, unable to suffer and absorb all of this damage there. Level 6 on the Shadow Hunter as well, but it was really those level 3 Serpent Wards all lined up perfectly to put pressure on the expansion that forced Infi into an engagement that he really did not want. From there, the tipping point and momentum was built up by FoCuS, and FoCuS was able to seal the deal with the death of both enemy heroes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.